You've seen her brightening up your mornings with her charming presence and spot-on weather reports. But Carol Kirkwood recently made headlines for something completely unexpected and fans can't stop talking. Known for her elegance and professionalism on BBC Breakfast, Carol stepped away from the green screen and into the sunshine, and the photos that surfaced from her beach outing left the internet buzzing. The reaction was immediate. People who knew her as the poised meteorologist suddenly saw a different side, one that was just as confident, radiant, and full of life, but in a completely new setting. And for many, it was both refreshing and empowering to witness. Carol Kirkwood has always been beloved by audiences, not just for her expertise, but for the warmth and positivity she brings to her broadcasts. Her fans admire her for being relatable, grounded, and always composed. But when the bikini photos surfaced from what appeared to be a quiet, relaxing getaway, they showed a woman completely comfortable in her own skin, relaxed, smiling, and seemingly unaware that she was about to become a viral sensation. It wasn't about posing or putting on a show. It was a genuine moment of someone simply enjoying the beach, the sun, and her surroundings. That authenticity resonated with people across the board, turning what could have been just another celebrity beach snapshot into something much more talked about and meaningful. The photos quickly made their rounds online, and viewers were surprised but pleasantly so. Carol looked stunning, not because she was trying to make a statement, but because she wasn't. Her natural look, her confidence, and the simple joy she exuded reminded everyone that beauty isn't about age, filters, or expectations. It's about how you carry yourself, and Carol carried herself with grace and ease. Many fans praised her for embracing who she is and not shying away from enjoying her life outside the studio. Others were simply glad to see her looking happy and carefree. The overwhelming response was one of admiration, and not just for her appearance, but for the self-assurance she radiated without even trying. What made these photos even more powerful was the contrast they offered. We're used to seeing Carol in structured outfits, delivering serious forecasts with clarity and professionalism. To see her in such a laid-back, candid setting reminded everyone that behind the public persona is a woman who lives life fully and joyfully. It was a gentle reminder that no matter how polished someone may appear on TV, they still cherish those moments of simple freedom just like the rest of us. And that relatability only made people appreciate her more. Carol didn't comment publicly about the buzz surrounding the photos. There were no tweets, no interviews, no statements. And perhaps that's what made the moment so impactful. In an age where everything is curated and commented on, she chose to stay quiet and let the moment pass naturally. That silence spoke volumes. It suggested she didn't need to explain herself or capitalize on the attention. She was just living her life, and the rest of the world happened to notice. For longtime fans, this was just another reason to admire Carol. For others, it may have been a first real glimpse of the woman beyond the television screen. Either way, the photos offered a rare window into her life beyond the studio lights, a moment that felt spontaneous, sincere, and undeniably empowering. In a world that often pressures public figures to conform or explain themselves, Carol Kirkwood reminded everyone that true confidence doesn't need approval. It just shines effortlessly.